Hello everyone, I am Nehal from WS Cube Tech, and in this particular video what we are going to do is we are going to write a Python program in order to just build a calculator. Yes, we are going to build a calculator over here. Alright, so what we are going to do is we are going to accept two numbers from the user, and we are even going to ask for the operator, like which operation the user wants to perform, and depending upon that operation we are going to display the result over here. So let's get started. So the first thing over here is I want to take the input from the user, that is a two integer number over here. So I'm just going to say that take a variable name. So say I have this num1 is equal to, and I will just say input, and I will just say enter the first number. All right. So the user is going to enter the first number over here. All right. I will just copy paste this thing because I want to accept the another number as well. So I'm just going to say second number, and over here I'm just going to change the variable name over here. So I will just say 2. So that's it. So we have successfully taken the input from the user, that is the first number and the second number. And now I will just create another variable over here. So that will be my operator for the operator, because I want to get the know that what a particular user wants to perform the task. All right. So I will just say operator, and over here I'm just going to take the input as, I will say, enter the operator. All right. That's it. So I'm taking these three inputs from the user. Two are the numbers and the third one is the operator. Okay, so this will work fine. Now what I will just want to do is, depending upon the operator, whichever the user gives me, that is whether it is for addition or subtraction or multiplication. So depending upon that thing, I have to display the result. So I will just make use of this if else statement. Okay. So if I will say that if my operator is equal to plus, all right, give it a colon, and it will just we are going to write the if body now. So I will just say that print what I just want to print. I want to print the num1 plus num2, right? And we'll get out of the if block. Now I will just start writing my elif. So I will say elif operator is equal to, if it is subtraction, so I will just say if it is minus. So what you simply do is you just uh, do num1 minus and num2. All right. Then we have this thing. We are going to say that elif operator is equal to, if it is for the multiplication. All right. So I will just say inside my double quotes that asterisk. So just do that print num1 and asterisk num2. Then we'll write for the division operator. So I will say if operator is equal to, and if it is this slash over here, so just do the division over here. So I will just say num1 divided by num2. We can have as many as operator that we want. So I will just take one more, that is for the modulus. Okay. So I will say elif operator is equal to, and suppose this in double quotes I will write modulus. So this modulus is nothing but it will give you the remainder, right? And if I will just say that print num1 modulus num2. So that's it. These are some of my most commonly used operators that a user can give. So I'm writing this condition over here. And the last one would go under in the else part, that is print. So if the operators are it is not from this choice, so you simply print that it would be definitely an invalid operator. So I will just say that invalid operator. Fine. So we have successfully done with this thing. And over here that as you guys know that by default our Python understands that this particular thing is a string. Okay, but we want to make our Python know that this is not a string, it is of integer. All right, so I'm just going to make this thing int, and I will even do the type conversion for my second variable, that is num2, because this is also would be of int. And now you can see that we are not getting any error over here. All right, and if I simply say run over here, so it will ask you for the number one. So say I say that it's 5, it will ask me for the second number. Say I again say 5 over here, and it will ask me for the operator. So say for example I want to perform the addition over here, so I will just say plus, and it will just give me this addition. So 5 plus 5 is 10 over here. We can run once again. So if I say that we'll do this time for the modulus, we want to check the remainder. So I will take the same input, that is 5. So 5 divided by 5, the remainder would be, of course, is 0. So I will just say modulus, and you are getting the result as 0 over here. And what if I just run this thing, and if I just say that take the number as 10 and the second number as 9, and you take the operator, suppose I just give it as a parenthesis, okay, this, so it will just give me that it is the invalid operator over here. So this works fine now, but let me run this thing once again. And what if I just give it the input as floating point number? Now it has raised an error over here, because as you can see that we have done the type conversion over here as int. So why not just make it float? All right. So this would work for my integer as well. So I would be able to perform the all this operation in case of the inputs if I get is of floating point numbers, that is if it has decimal numbers inside it. And if I just run this thing once again, so if I just say 1.1, okay, this is my floating point number, and the second number which I'm giving over here is, say I give it 3. So it is accepting fine, because 3 is a integer number and 1.1 is a floating point number. So it is accepting that thing. And if I just give it as perform the multiplication over here, and you are seeing that we are getting the result over here. So this is how you just create a simple calculator in Python. So I think you're clear with this thing. So it's quite simple and easy. Just follow the step-by-step process, and I know you will surely get to this thing. So if you just enjoyed this video, so just hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.